Hey everybody, Kelly Anderson here, Biohacker Mom. Hope everyone is having a great Wednesday. So today is Movement Wednesday. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how important our spine is in moving, and it's pretty important as biohackers to really think about how our spine is working, how we are carrying ourselves, and how to protect your spine over time so that it lasts a long time. We want to have good, we want to have good spinal carriage, good joints for as long as we possibly can. So I want to talk a little bit today about how your spine should be stacked. And this is something a lot of people just don't give enough thought to. And it's apparent because we see it out in the world. We see all kinds of postures, and a lot of them are not going to, as we age, they're not going to translate to having good movement, good mobility, protection for your joints. Just a whole host of movement issues. So some of the postures that we see a lot out in public are, we definitely see this one a lot. I'm always talking about this one with all my people. And this one nowadays, mostly, used to, we would see this in our elderly population, but we're starting to see it in all ages, and it's because of sitting and being on computers and being on our cell phones all the time. And so I'm always telling people, when you're on a computer, try to have the computer lifted to where you can be looking straight ahead, keyboard as well. And with our phones, even though it might feel weird, because everybody's doing this all the time, try to lift your phone up and have it out in front of you, looking straight at it. That way, it's going to be a lot better on your posture. I'm just saying, because I care a lot about posture and I care about you guys. So we have this going on a lot. And as we age, if we continue with that, we're just going to keep getting worse. I have to catch myself doing it all the time too, y'all. I'm not immune to this by any means. It's across the board. Everyone is dealing with this. It's just a matter of think about it and try to watch it and correct it as much as you can. The other one we see a lot is like forward hips a lot, shoulders back. This one is definitely, you've got a lot of pressure into the low back, pretty weak in the front, weak in the stomach area. It's not good for over time. And then the other one would be the like big extension in the upper back, where someone's trying to compensate, and definitely weak in the stomach here. And all of these, just over time, you're going to have issues. You're going to have joint issues, mobility issues. So I like to help people to start thinking about these things. So I just want to give you some simple things to think about. We're just going to talk about standing posture today. I'm going to start working. So Wednesdays are Movement Wednesday. And I think the spine is probably the most important thing to think about in movement, in aging, in biohacking, because it really is what supports our entire body. And so many other issues, shoulder, hip, knee issues can be related to your spine. So I'm going to give you just quick little tip for standing posture. So you want to look, what I would suggest is, like, if you can, take a picture of yourself with your phone, with a camera. Take a picture from the profile, from the side. Make sure you're looking straight ahead. You want to think about having your ear is going to come just in front of your shoulder. So I want you to think of having a straight line drawn, and you can actually print out this picture of yourself, and you can draw an imaginary line and see like how it falls. I would suggest draw from your ear all the way down and see where you fall with this. So you want to have your ear, and then the next point is going to be just in front of your shoulder. And then as we come down through the hip, we're going to be just behind the hip joint. So a lot of people think, oh, here are my hips right here. But the actual hip joint is a little bit lower and a little bit more forward. Your trochanter, you can feel it. Sometimes it kind of feels like a ball. It actually is a ball and socket joint right here. So it's going to be lower a lot of times than where you actually think your hips are. So you're going to be just behind. So as the line's coming down, you're just behind that joint. And then you're going to be in front of the knee joint. Now, not the kneecap. The kneecap's in the front. So I want you to think of the joint, coming through the middle. So your line is going to be just in front of the joint, the knee joint. And then as you come all the way down to the floor, you're going to be 3 to 4 centimeters in front of the ankle joint. Okay? So that's just a little thing that you can try. So it's ear, we're coming down just in front, pretty close to being aligned with the shoulder, but maybe just in front, all the way down. You're going to be just behind the hip joint, which is a little bit lower than your regular, than where you think your hips are. A little bit lower is where that point is. And then you're going to be just in front of the knee joint, and then 3 to 4 inches in front of your ankle joint. So try this. Take a picture of yourself from the profile, and then draw the little line from your shoulder all the way down. See where you fall. If your hips are too far forward, that means we need to start working on getting your hips pulled back. If your shoulders are falling too far forward, we need to start working on getting your shoulders back. Same with, an extended open chest. We need to work on that as well. There are all sorts of exercises you can do to balance all of this out, but it's a good biohacking tip to start thinking about how your spine, how your posture is set up, because the more even you are set up, the more your body is not going to have to work so hard to do any task. And it just means that you're going to age a lot more easily. And that's what we're all about here at Biohacker Mom. We want you guys to feel good. We want you to move well. So that's my little tip for today. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm always available. I'm on YouTube at Biohacker Mom. And my website is thebiohackermom.com. So hope you guys have a great afternoon wherever you are. Let me know if you have any thoughts or questions. And that's all I've got for now. Keep biohacking. Bye.